Black bear shot dead after devouring 5 dogs and trying to attack people. Measles outbreak in New Taipei City. Kuomintang Yilan County Party Committee searched by prosecutors. U.S. sets tariffs of up to 3,521% on Southeast Asian solar panels. Tourists killed by gunmen at resort in Kashmir, India. Rare shark attack in Israel. Academy announces AI rules for Oscar nominations. Record-breaking tunnel being built from Denmark to Germany.
Hello, I'm Johnny. Thank you for joining us on Funday News. It's Thursday, April 24th, Scream Day, and here are your top stories. And for today's Taiwan news, there have been recent incidents of black bear nuisance in Zhuoxi Township, Hualien County. The Yongguan office received a report that a Taiwan black bear invaded the chicken coop of Zhongshan tribe in Hualien County and successfully preyed on 3 dogs guarding the shed. Relevant units launched a joint night patrol operation. Last night, a black bear attacked dogs and patrol personnel. The patrol personnel opened fire in self-defense, and the black bear was unfortunately shot. After emergency rescue, it died of its injuries. The Centers for Disease Control announced on 22nd that there were 2 new confirmed cases of measles last week, which were caused by clusters imported from Vietnam. A Taipei woman in her 20s traveled to Da Nang, Vietnam in late March. She developed symptoms 7 days after returning home and was diagnosed after 4 visits to the doctor. A contact person was later diagnosed, a female colleague in her 30s from New Taipei City. This is the 4th measles cluster in Taiwan this year. The recall campaign is suspected of false signatures and continues to burn. Prosecutors and investigators searched the Kuomintang's Yilan County Party headquarters this morning, suspected of being related to the ghost signature case. It is rumored that the leaders of the recall of DPP legislator Chen Zhengyu have been summoned for questioning, and the search operation is still ongoing. The relevant persons will be transferred to the local prosecutor's office for reinterrogation. The case is temporarily being investigated in the direction of forgery of documents and personal information protection law. And in global news, the U.S. Commerce Department has announced plans to impose tariffs of up to 3,521% on imports of solar panels from 4 Southeast Asian countries. The move follows an investigation that began a year ago after several major solar equipment producers urged the administration of then President Joe Biden to protect their U.S. operations. The proposed levies targeting companies in Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, and Vietnam are in response to allegations of Chinese subsidies and the dumping of unfairly cheap products in the U.S. market.
A separate U.S. government agency, the International Trade Commission, is expected to issue a final decision on the new tariffs in June. The countervailing and anti-dumping duties, as these tariffs are known, vary by company and the country in which the products are manufactured. Some solar equipment exporters in Cambodia face the highest duties of 3,521% due to what was seen as a lack of cooperation with the Commerce Department's investigation. Products made in Malaysia by Chinese manufacturer Jinko Solar face some of the lowest duties, just over 41%. Another China-based firm, Trina Solar, faces tariffs of 375% on products it manufactures in Thailand.
Gunmen shot and killed at least 26 tourists on Tuesday at a resort in India-controlled Kashmir, marking a major shift in a regional conflict where tourists have largely been spared. Police called it a terror attack and blamed militants fighting against Indian rule. At least 4 gunmen, described by authorities as militants, opened fire on dozens of tourists at close range. Police said at least 3 dozen people were wounded, many of them reported to be in serious condition.
Speaking on condition of anonymity in keeping with departmental policy, the officers said most of the tourists killed were Indian. Officials recovered at least 24 bodies in Baisaran Meadow, about 5 kilometers from the disputed region's resort town of Pahalgam. Kashmir has witnessed a spate of targeted killings of Hindus, including migrant workers from other Indian states, since New Delhi revoked the region's semi-autonomous status in 2019 and significantly curtailed dissent, civil liberties, and media freedoms. Militants in the Indian-controlled part of Kashmir have been fighting New Delhi's rule since 1989. Many Muslim Kashmiris support the rebels' aim of unifying the territory, either with Pakistan or as an independent nation.
Israeli police on Tuesday scoured the Mediterranean coast for a swimmer feared to have been attacked by a shark in an area known for close encounters between marine predators and beachgoers, some of whom actively seek them out. A shiver of the endangered dusky and sandbar sharks has been frequenting the area for years, attracting onlookers who often approach the sharks, prompting conservation groups to urge authorities to keep people separated from the wild animals.
Nature groups say those warnings went unheeded. Police and rescue workers launched a search along the coast after reports that a shark had attacked a swimmer on a beach near the city of Hadera. Israel's fire and rescue authorities said they had found human remains, which were brought to the Forensic Institute for identification. On Tuesday, the beach was closed as search teams used boats and underwater equipment to look for the man. His identity was not immediately known, but Israeli media reported that he had gone to swim with the sharks. Authorities said further steps were needed to prevent similar incidents, such as designating a safe zone from which people could view the sharks without swimming near them.
Films made with the help of artificial intelligence will now be eligible to win top awards at the Oscars. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences issued new rules on Monday, stating that the use of AI and other digital tools would neither help nor harm the chances of achieving a nomination. Generative AI, which can create text, images, audio, and video in response to simple text prompts, contributed to the production of several films that received top industry accolades in March.
However, the Academy said it would still prioritize human involvement when selecting its winners. The updated eligibility guidelines for films made using generative AI tools were recommended by the Academy's Science and Technology Council. Additionally, Academy members must now watch all nominated films in each category to participate in the final round of voting that determines the winners. The use of AI in film became a hot topic after Adrien Brody won Best Actor for his role in The Brutalist at this year's Oscars in March. Still, AI use remains controversial, with artists and actors voicing concerns about the data used to train such tools and the potential impact on their livelihoods.
A record-breaking tunnel is being built under the Baltic Sea between Denmark and Germany, which will slash travel times and improve Scandinavia's links with the rest of Europe. Running for 18 kilometers, the Belt will be the world's longest prefabricated road and rail tunnel. It's also a remarkable feat of engineering, with segments of the tunnel placed on top of the seafloor and then joined together. The project's main construction site is located at the northern entrance to the tunnel on the coast of Lolland Island in the southeast of Denmark.
It's not only linking Denmark to Germany, it's linking Scandinavia to Central Europe. Everybody's the winner because obviously businesses, they will be closer connected, and then by not having an extra distance to drive, you will also cut in carbon because traveling 160 kilometers less.
The facility spans more than 500 hectares and includes a harbor and a factory that is manufacturing the tunnel sections, which are called elements. To make each 217 meters long and 42 meters wide element, reinforced steel is cast with concrete. Most underwater tunnels, including the 50 kilometers channel tunnel between the UK and France, burrow through bedrock beneath the seafloor. With a price tag of around 7.4 billion euros, the scheme has been mostly financed by Denmark, with 1.3 billion euros from the European Commission. It's among the region's largest ever infrastructure projects and part of a wider EU plan to strengthen travel links across the continent while reducing flying.
The answer for yesterday was B, surpassed. Her performance in the competition surpassed all expectations. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into today's news. U.S. sets tariffs of up to 3,521% on Southeast Asian solar panels. Number 1. Allegation. 无证据的说法，指控. Several newspapers made allegations of corruption in the city's police department. Number 2. Countervail. 抵消补偿对抗. There were two central and countervailing forces in the life of Nikola Tesla. Number 3. Impose. 推行采用规章制度. A new tax was imposed on fuel. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comment section. The correct answer will be announced tomorrow. Primal screaming has a long history too. Developed by Arthur Yonov in the 1960s, the primal scream was developed to help people release all of the tension and pent-up emotions in a long, loud scream. The scream unlocks feelings deep down inside and allows them to be released, offering a sense of relief. And that's all for today's Funday News. Be sure to tune into Funday News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join Funday for free. I'm Johnny Wu, your host, and I will see you next time.